Hi, welcome to the Sales Strategies for Christian Coaches podcast. I'm Justin Janowski, your host. And if you've been listening to our show, you know my story. I had a couple of failed attempts trying to start a coaching business, one client and out of business, 3 clients a few years later and out of business. And in the third attempt, did over $250,000 in revenue my first year, and have had 1,000 clients I've worked with since then, done millions of dollars in sales, all credit and glory to God for sure. And the other thing that made a big difference for me was learning and building a system around sales and marketing. And that's what this podcast is all about, is helping you craft that for your business and do it in a high integrity way. Today, as this podcast episode is coming out, it is Christmas Eve. And so if you're listening to this episode, I know it's because you're a Sales Strategies for Christian Coaches junkie. You love this podcast. You're a friend probably or a family member, and you just wanted to check in and hear what was going to be said. And so I want to just say to you, thank you. Thank you for listening. Thank you for having my back. Thank you for believing in me and this mission of changing the way people feel about sales. Thank you for keeping your own entrepreneurial dreams alive and being bold in the way that you live, in the way that you love. Thank you for aiming to do sales in a way that is loving and kind and generous and feels different. I'm so grateful for you. And as you're listening to this episode, we're going to keep it short and sweet and punchy. Just wanted to come on and say Merry Christmas to you. Say that I'm praying for you and your family, that you'll have a blessed Christmas, that God will take care of you, that he'll provide for you, that he'll answer your prayers. And I wanted to share 3 ideas briefly on how you could make this Christmas and this Christmas break particularly special. And this is true for, I think, every single holiday for us as entrepreneurs, as coaches. These 3 things are going to be really relevant when there's an opportunity for a holiday break. And for this Christmas, I hope you'll take these to heart and move forward on them. The first is a reminder to completely and totally pause. To let go of your business, to let go of the day-to-day, to let go of your emails, to let go of your text messages, to let go of social media, and to truly pause with your family. Spend time in solitude with God. Spend time with your spouse if you're married. Spend time with your kids if you have them, or your grandkids if that's the phase of life you're in. If you're single, spend time with your friends and people you care about. Or again, double down on the quality time with God. That's one of the best things that we can do, is truly unplug and absolutely pause. Let things go for a few days or even a little bit longer. The second tip or reminder is to be really intentional. One of my mentors, Ben Skemper, years ago, I remember him asking me before holidays, what are your intentions for how you want to show up? What are the emotions that you want to bring to the holiday? What is the vibe you want to bring to your family members? And I had never thought that intentionally about how I wanted to show up for a holiday, but to consider my emotional wake, to consider my mental state, to consider what kind of energy or vibe I wanted to bring to my family, to the people I was going to spend that holiday with, what kind of experience I wanted to craft and create for myself, how I wanted to engage God and invite him into the space, was so helpful for me. And so I want to ask you the same question. What are your intentions for today, for tomorrow, for the next few days? What are your intentions emotionally? What are your intentions in your relationships? What are your intentions in how you want to show up, what you want to receive, and who you want to be a few days from now? Get them front and center. Your intentions can be short and sweet as well. 1, 2, or 3 clear intentions can help you be focused in creating the experience you want to create for the next few days. And the third opportunity is optional. The first 2 I'd highly recommend. Pause and be intentional during the time off. The third is optional, but it's a reminder that if you haven't done it yet, and or you just need to do it again or in an alternative way to how you've done it so far, if you think that you're going to work December 26th or December 29th or 30th, those days in between Christmas and New Year's, obviously continue the pause if you'd like to. I'd encourage you, take the full pause if you need it. And if you decide to work, the opportunity here is to plan. It's to let go of Again, some of the emails, some of the text messages, some of the day-to-day busy work that we're so often caught up in during the year, and instead to sit down with a journal and pen and plan. To sit down with your family and plan. If you've got a team, to gather them together. If you're going to do any work between the holidays, and plan. To really think about what you want next year to be about for you, what outcomes you want to achieve, what strategies and tactics you want to employ, to look closely at your calendar and say, what is in my calendar that's no longer serving me? And to pull it out for next year. Or to look at your calendar and say, what is needed that's not yet reflected in my calendar routines, and maybe adding some recurring events to your weekly calendar that are going to support you in achieving your goals over the course of the next year. That's it for today. Pause, be intentional, and optionally spend some time in planning over the next few days. Beyond that, just enjoy your family. I'm so grateful for you. I'm so grateful for Jesus, the reason for the season. We get to celebrate his birth and everything that he did for us, everything that he's doing for us, everything that he is providing for us, even now in this moment. You might, as you end this podcast episode, just spend a few minutes in gratitude and prayer, thanking Jesus for all he's done for us. God bless you. Have a Merry Christmas, and I'll talk to you again soon.